What is going on, Herd? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. You probably know, what, Black Sheep, you keep changing the character appearance? Nah, I'm on PS4. Get off my phone. Get out the phone. Now, before you start making fun of my character's appearance here, you need to know, he's been a 1%er since he was 17, alright? Enemy Club started his house on fire when he was asleep and his face was half burned off, alright? That's why his nose looks like that. You still want to make fun of him? That's what I thought. No, I'm just kidding. But really, no, I try to make like the most gruesome looking just guy you do not want to run into in the alley. He's my MC guy. We're making the old guys on both the channels here, you know, just trying to live that MC life in the game here. But that is not what this video is about. Yes, I'm on PS4. It's, if you guys have noticed on PS4, I don't even know if I appear offline or whatever over here. I don't do any of this. I haven't done anything over here on PS4, but I have slowly been getting on and messing around, making some tracks here and there. Now, speaking of tracks, that is what you are going to be getting today. Actually, it'll probably be two separate videos. I like to keep them separate when I put in links to tracks, just because it makes it a lot easier for when people ask for the specific track. They don't have to watch through minutes of footage they're not interested in. So, it'll be this track first off, and this track has been around for a bit. It is the dual track. Let's go there now. The channel has been getting a number of new subscribers the last few days, so welcome to the channel. If you're one of them new subscribers, thanks for choosing Black Sheep TV as your drifting destination. Unsubbed. Alright, so let's get on this track, or tracks, shall I say. If you have joined in and you have attended the last couple Black Sheep drift events, you have already come out to this track, or tracks, shall I say. So what we're hitting out here is what I call the warm-up track, or the kiddie track. It's when you pull on and you stance up, you're just going to be right out here on this track. This is the correct direction, although this track can be ran in the reverse. So you can just basically, you can go backwards and link it just as well. It's a little bit more difficult linking it the other way, but this way is more smooth, so that's why I like featuring that. I kind of missed our drift ray. Ow, we messed that all up. This is a good little track right here, this warm-up one, for showing you guys you never have to leave your drift in GTA. You can always be in that drift, unless you mess up like me because you're talking. But you can really dial your car in. You don't have to handbrake slide to drift, and that's why we say you can't. It's not really drifting, because there's a much better way of drifting in GTA, isn't there? So Black Sheep, you say there's two tracks. Yes, there is two tracks. That is simply just the warm-up track over there. It's small, it's not detailed. This one's really not all that detailed either. This took a lot of props to make this thing, as you can probably see. Well, it took all the props. Every track only has 150 props that you can use. So when you use it all for the track, well, there goes all of your props for details. But that's okay. Okay, that's not okay. That was a terrible entrance. Ah, man. This track is a lot of fun. As you notice, I just went silent because I just kind of want to get a good lap on this track here. And it's really difficult to talk and drift. You notice a lot of the drifting channels, they don't even talk at all. And I'm not saying anything bad against them, but there's a reason. There's a reason. It's not easy to talk and drift at the same time. If you don't believe me, then go do it. Go try to record yourself talking and try to hold a good conversation. Not like, like that's, no one's going to listen to you if you sound like a damn, whatever, a turd, basically. You need to actually hold a conversation. So be intellectual with the way that you're talking. Go into something and explain things. Can you do that in drift? I know it took me a long time to even be able to drift at all, let alone drift and there we go, I saved her. So that's why, I mean, a lot of people don't, they don't give people credit there where credit is definitely deserved. I just want to get this one engagement down here. That's really what I'm chasing right now. I want to get a good lap, but of course that's asking a lot, isn't it? I bet you if I just shut up, I can probably do it. I will say one thing, I'm not very acclimated to this PS4 controller at all. I'm not making excuses. I feel like there's a slight handling difference too that we'll discuss in that future video, but this controller, having the joystick, the left joystick switched with the directional pad, it makes your whole hand sit in a different position, and it's just not preferable. So I need to look into something better. I had actually an individual suggest a controller to me, but it's an expensive one. It's like 80 bucks or something. So it's, again, that's a whole investment for the future. So that is the dual track setup. Right now it's just called Event Track, but I haven't actually published it. So by the time you actually see it, it might not be called Event Track anymore. It'll probably be something unique, maybe it will be, I don't know, maybe it will be called Events Track, who really knows. We're going to go back to this kitty track. I'm going to try to get one good lap in now that I am kind of warmed up. I literally just logged on and started drifting, so let's see how we make this thing happen over here now. You notice how we're not speeding up and having to like pull a handbrake just to slide for one corner and then having to speed up again? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here, guys. I know there's a few of you that are still on the wrong bandwagon. He's modding. He definitely modding. No, I'm not modding. I'm playing on PS4 right now. I do the same thing on Xbox One. Neither of them are modded consoles, alright? I played one time 4 years ago, well before Black Sheep TV, with a modded money account, and I think I got to run faster. I got banned on that account almost immediately. Well, that's a little bit of a lie. It was like 2 months I got to play on that account. And ever since then, that's why I don't play with modded accounts, because you risk just getting banned. Why do that for something that you can just build up for and always have? It's not that big of a deal to get a garage full of drift cars, and you don't need a yacht, you don't need the underground this, and you don't need that and this, all these things that people need to spend 40, 50, 60, 100 million dollars on. Give me a break. You don't need all that. No need for modded accounts. And realistically, guys, on the note of the shark cards, even though it's not really what we're here to talk about, if nobody's buying shark cards, then you're not getting the DLCs for free. And if you were not getting the DLCs for free, that means only some people get it because only some people pay for it, and then not everybody gets to play together anymore because so-and-so has the DLC and you don't have that DLC on your map, and now Rockstar has to separate us all throughout the servers. And yeah, that's why the shark cards are there. That's why people like me do purchase the shark cards and don't completely, want to kill ourselves afterwards, because it goes into somewhat of a decent cause. Now, I say somewhat of a decent cause because Rockstar's making big money out this game, right? Like, it's no joke. They made massive, and they're still making massive money off this game. But and they're just kind of excuse my French, but they're just kind of half-assing some of these DLCs. You can tell they just had someone sit down and make like 100 cars, and that's what they're doing in these drip feeds, is just giving us like 10 or 15 at a time. Yeah, it is what it is, but at least we're getting something, and those drip feed cars, it's something between the DLCs that, for a while there, we were just waiting for a long period of time and not really hearing anything until like a week out or, a few days out, and then we'd hear something, so... Finally get that dang entrance. Man, that one took me a while to get that. Well, that's where I'm going to sum up this video. There's no point in me talking and blabbing on. I have one more track I want to be releasing for you guys, and that is the round 1 of the Proline Drift Series for PS4. I got to go over there. I got to make a couple little alterations, actually, so I'm going to be going in creator mode. Yay me. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this track, whether you are going to be competing in the Proline Drift Series or not. Use it for practice, use it for recreation, use it for videos, use it for whatever you want to use it for. I always credit Black Sheep TV as the creator if you want to use it for something that's going to make you a monetary value for yourself. Of course, I appreciate y'all tuning in, liking, comment, and subscribe, and sharing the videos if you're sharing the videos. If you're not sharing the videos, please share the videos. As always, guys, hope you all stay happy, stay positive. We will definitely speak to you next time. Stop talking, do it perfect. Figures.